Welcome back to DIY to the Rescue. I'm Amy Devers. We're here at the home of John and Donna Painter, sprucing up their garage workshop and helping them with some organizational issues. We've already taught them how to build and install new doors for their storage cabinets. We showed them how to put up a pegboard wall to organize their winemaking supplies. And now we're getting ready to install a brand new interlocking floor system. This is recycled PVC, and it's stain-proof, it's skid-resistant, it's oil-resistant.
Wow. Can we park our cars on it?
You can park your car right on top of it, and it's super easy to put down. So, first thing to do in laying it out is consider these poles. These are the big obstacles in your garage. And the critical thing there is we need to cut out for the hole, and we want that to land on the edge here.
The first course of action is to snap a chalk line between the poles in the garage. This is necessary because this will be the straight line from which we lay out the floor. To assure that the garage is square, we take 2 measurements from the chalk line to the far wall. If the distances are the same, the room is square, and in our case, they are. To determine where to cut the hole in our first tile, measure 2 tile lengths, or 39.5 inches, from the closest wall. This mark is where we'll align our tile to be cut. We use the combination square to mark the tile on either side of the pole. This helps us to find the center of the pole so we know exactly where to cut our tile.
This is the point at which we're going to plant the center of our hole saw. So let me show you how to do that.
Okay.
This is what we're going to cut it with. It's an electric drill. And what we have chucked up in here is this, which is called a hole saw. The center of it is basically a regular drill bit. And then this hockey puck looking thing has these serrated teeth that go all the way around it. That's our center mark right there. So I'm going to line this up on that. Line the edge of this hole saw up with the inside edge of this tile. That looks pretty good. Pull the trigger.
Our first piece of tile.
Looks like a pretty good circle, doesn't it?
It does.
Let's go see if it fits.
Good.
See how we did.
Perfect.
Right on the money. Okay, let's start putting down some tiles.
Okay.
Checkerboard, right?
Yeah, like a big puzzle.
Okay, let's alternate. You want to hand a beige one, and I'll show you how this is going to go in.
The pieces of flooring interlock just like the pieces of a puzzle. We use a rubber mallet to hammer the pieces into place. We build along the chalk line between the poles to create the straight line base for the floor. We mark the second tile the same way as the first, and then cut the hole for the pole. Once this is done, the rest of the floor fits together without any other worries. The process is repetitive, but goes pretty quickly.
The last finishing touch for this floor is this edging that's going to go all the way around and give you a really smooth transition to the floor.
It's going to slide on the edge here, like this. We may have to finesse it a little bit and cap off all of these, interlocking tabs here. They look really nice. What we're going to do when our flooring makes a corner, turns a corner, we're going to cut a miter on the edge of this trim so we have a nice, clean, finished corner.
We use a T-square to mark a 45-degree angle onto the edging and then cut it with a handsaw. We're using some scrap blocks of wood to set the edging on to make the cutting easier. The edging is a little stiff to work with, but with some persistence it goes onto the flooring, giving a nice finish to a beautiful floor. The mitered cuts for the corners make for a seamless edge all the way around.
Well,
Amy, this is better than I ever envisioned. Just beautiful.
it does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We did a good job.
No.